A lot more about yesterday's shootout in St. Petersburg. This young man with a history of mental illness challenged police officers to shoot him. And it wasn't the first time. Fox 13's Steve Nichols is at St. Pete Police Headquarters with the latest. Steve?
Well, Cynthia, first things first, Officer Michael Cordiaviola is doing fine tonight, we're told, despite a gunshot wound to the leg. He had to grab a garden hose and apply his own tourniquet as other officers continued to exchange gunfire with 18-year-old Austin Gardner. Last night, Goodner yelled at the officers to shoot him, and today we learned he did the same thing back in 2011. The Facebook pictures show a young man who likes to fish, but his contact with St. Pete police Sunday evening was far from peaceful.
Backyard, I don't have an eyeball. He's screaming, shoot me, kill me. Get me rescued, 1018 now.
Officers went to the home of Goodner's parents after he shot another man in the arm several miles away near Coffee Pot Bayou.
The gentleman that was shot in the arm, he was just riding on his bike. He just came in the path of the suspect, and that's when he was shot in the arm.
At the Goodner home, one officer encountered the teen in the backyard.
When he first came out, the officer saw the handgun in his hand. The officer then drew his weapon, challenging the suspect to drop his weapon. That's when the suspect raised his weapon toward the officer.
That officer fired his shotgun twice. Goodner scurried into some bushes.
Officer, talk to me. He's screaming, he's saying he's by the car, he's saying, shoot me. I don't see him. Does anyone see him?
In the next exchange of gunfire, Officer Michael Cordiaviola was shot in the leg.
The officer was shot in the leg. Due to his training and everything else, he knew he had to put a tourniquet on his leg. He improvised, he grabbed the hose, wrapped it around his leg, and the other officer pulled him from the scene.
Goodner was killed in the next exchange of bullets. Now we are told he has a history of mental illness, including in 2011, a threat to take his own life while taunting police to shoot him. The chief was asked today if last night was suicide by cop.
I don't know. All I know is that, a suspect shot at my officers. They returned fire to make sure they could go home.
Keep in mind, all of this happened in less than 2 undoubtedly very tense minutes, and that brings us to the final item, the gun, a 9mm Glock. Chief Holloway said Goodner's parents have been very cooperative. He thinks they've been doing everything they can to make sure Austin Goodner took his medications every day, but under the circumstances, there's absolutely no way they would keep a weapon in the house. They have no idea where this gun came from. Reporting live from St. Petersburg, Steve Nichols, Fox 13 News.